Well, it's January 12th, and it's a super warm day. We just got probably about an inch of rain today. It's right around 55 degrees, and I'm going to actually run out and check a camera here really quick. It's just back here behind this hinge cut that I have behind me. And our main goal here in the next few days is to get a big corn pile out there in front of the camera. Try to just get an inventory of however many deer made it through both gun seasons and through muzzleloader season that just ended 2 days ago, I think. So I'm going to get back there and check that. What we want, our main goal is to get these deer up here, hopefully get a few bucks to come up here with that corn and this big hinge cut, just maybe get them to lose some antlers up here, find some sheds. We're living around a lot of pressure, so if we can get a bunch of deer to come here in the spring and bed in these super thick areas that we have, that's a big advantage for us for the following seasons, to get an inventory of these deer to see what deer we can be after in the future. So I'm going to run back really quick to see what's on it. Hopefully we got a few bucks. There's a lot of rubs back there that actually showed up here in the past few weeks, so it could be a mystery buck back here, but I'm going to go check it out. Well, just check this camera and just pulled the card, and on the 4th of January, so that was 8 days ago, a buck moved through here, just a super beat up looking ragtag, maybe looks like a 3-year-old, just chipped off everywhere. A bunch of his tines were just broken off, but he was coming straight down this path right here. There's 2 good sized rubs right here, but he came right down here, stood right in front of the camera, and had a pretty good photo shoot right in front of this camera. He stood there for, I don't know, probably, I'd say 10 or 15 minutes, and just kind of groomed himself. And he was out here, it's 4:45, so that's right around 45 minutes before dark. And he was standing here just super comfortable. He's definitely got a bed back there though, because we're right in the heart of this thick stuff. And he's pretty comfortable moving through here. So that's pretty exciting. We have this, just in this hinge cut, it's super thick back here. And right here is kind of a transition area. He was headed straight out this way, going east. There's a big cover crop field that way. So I'm expecting he was out there at dark on that cover crop field. But if we can come back in here with some corn or something, try to get some more deer kind of centralized back here. There's definitely area for deer to live. And if he sticks around, maybe we'll find his sheds here the next 4 or 5 weeks. But really exciting to have some deer moving through back here. And in this picture, you can actually see the top of the house. We're only, I'd say, probably 90 or 100 yards from the house right here, and it's just crazy thick, and definitely proves that if you have a thick spot, and if there's really no way of them seeing the house or anything, they feel protected, they're going to be back here. We came back in here, I think it was the weekend of after Thanksgiving, and there was some snow on the ground, and we jumped some does about 15 yards off of our yard, and they came back in here more into the thick stuff, but we found 4 or 5 beds throughout here, and they just pushed farther into the thick stuff after we jumped them. But it was pretty cool to see all the beds and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of rubs through here, so it's definitely a spot that deer are moving through during the rut to check for does. And if we can expand this thick spot, we'll definitely have a lot more deer sticking through here, especially with a lot of the surrounding area just being open woods and open cut fields. So if we can get some thicker areas back here, we'll have a lot more opportunities like this to have a lot more deer closer to our house and back here where it's even more open. So in the future, we'll probably try to thicken this up, but try to make some more trails. And this trail right here, super defined, and this deer had an easy way to come through here. So pretty exciting to have some deer on their feet, even late in the season. Hopefully in the next few weeks we can try to get some more deer inventory on these cameras and see what we have coming for us next fall.